When we link with my G's, and you know it's a celebration, yeah.
Welcome back to JP Sports TV. If you're new, press that subscribe button. Another day, another defeat. Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 0. What is Cedric and Gabriel doing? Now, it's definitely a problem of communication. You know, it's one of them when Cedric played the pass, kind of anticipating Gabriel coming towards it and just booting the ball out. But my guy, even at Sunday League level, not even Sunday League, even at under nines, yeah, the coach will tell you, communicate, tell your guy. Now, I don't know if Cedric told Gabriel or he just played a pass and expected Gabriel to deal with it. But that's just schoolboy errors. It's shocking. And guess what? At this kind of level, you get punished. And that's what Aston Villa did. They punished us. They punished us and scored. I've always said anyways, you know, with the defence, whenever it's Gabriel and Holding, these two are basically like, none of them are leaders like that. They tend to play better with an experienced player next to them. That's what I always say, because I feel like Gabriel's young, he's got a lot of energy, you know, so sometimes he does some silly things. Holding as well, he's too laid back, you know. He's not the most vocal person. And he doesn't really lead the back line. You know, you really need a lead. You need a leader in a back line. That's why when Tierney's there, you get me. When Luiz is there as well, it's just that Luiz has that mistake in him. But when Luiz is on point, everything is crisp in the defence, you know, because he's that vocal guy, that experienced guy. So he takes the pressure away from Gabriel or Holding. And that's why normally we're quite good defensively. But it was just schoolboy error. Aston Villa basically organised themselves. You know, they knew when to press us. They knew when to just sit and then stay compact. And we just had no answer to actually break in behind, you know. And I see some of the commentators trying to get onto Pepe. Now, this agenda that people have with foreign players is madness. They have to try and get away from this scapegoat mentality. You know, it's like when they have an idea of a player in their minds, even though the player's been playing well, when the team's losing, automatically, let's focus on bashing that guy. And that's what they do with Pepe. Pepe was our best attacking player today. Easily. Saka wasn't good today, offensively, when he was playing on the wing. He was actually better when he went left back. Emil Smith-Rowe, quiet today. He made a few decent runs, but he was quiet today. Lacazette was non-existent. He was non-existent today. So, this scapegoat mentality needs to stop. Pepe was actually the one player that had shots on target. He's the one player that completed a few dribbles. He's the one player that got some few decent balls in the box. He was trying. He was actually making runs behind. Of course, he's going to lose the ball sometimes. Of course, he's going to make some mistakes sometimes. No player is perfect. The best player in the world, Leo Messi, like I said, Barca's my second team. And I watch every single Barcelona game. He loses the ball a lot. But do you know why? Because he's the one that's trying to create all the time. And that's normal. And with Pepe, it's like they try to take their frustration out on him because they know he's a guy that's been inconsistent and whatnot. But today, no, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Now, Aubameyang comes on, non-existent. Doesn't really do nothing. I'm not going to try and bash him, but you expect more from Aubameyang. He's been our best player for the last couple of seasons. Non-existent. Arteta does a substitute that is absolutely stupid. You've got Willian and Martinelli. Who are you bringing on? Fucking Willian. He's bringing on Willian. What has Willian done? What has Willian done since he's come to Arsenal? Apart from the first game of the season. What has Willian done? Nothing. Came on the pitch. He was alright last game when he came on. You get me? But that was a game where technically the game was done. We had 9 men or whatnot. But today, it's a thing where he came on, lost the ball a few times, kept going backwards, gave away fouls. Like, I can see he's trying, but his trying is terrible. At least with Pepe, even when he's off form sometime, when he's trying, you might dop your man a couple of times. You know, he might just not put in the last... his end product just might not be there. But with Willian, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. And you got Martinelli. He's better than Willian offensively. Better than Willian defensively. Has more technical ability. Has more goal threat than him. Like, Everything, he ticks the box before Willian. But Willian comes on again because Willian is Arteta's little, I don't know what it is, but these men got a special relationship because, like, I've never seen a player given more chances than Willian. And this is a guy that's been terrible since the beginning of the season. Terrible. I'm going to give a little rant about the referee, you get me? Because the foul on Martinez, where he holds Lacazette, pulls him down towards him. Ref blows that for a foul against Arsenal. How? How? Does VAR work when Arsenal actually attack? When Arsenal are potentially in a situation where they get a penalty? Do VAR actually watch it? I don't understand. It's like every team that plays against Arsenal, yeah, always gets decisions against us. Always. How? If you go to VAR, yeah, you watch it, you see Martinez is grabbing, pulling Lacazette's shirt, and he actually pulls him towards him. So he's preventing Lacazette from potentially attacking the ball. But now let's go into Arteta now. Again, I don't want to rant about Arteta. Everyone knows my opinion. I gave him 3 games to suggest whether I'm on side with him or not. Like, it hasn't even been 3 games, and he's already lost me again. And this time, he's lost me for good. Like, this job is too big for Arteta. I'm not blaming him for all the results and everything. Clearly, it's the players not performing. But at the same time, this job is too big for him. We need a manager who can handle these type of situations. Because I'm telling you one thing. Arsenal have a better squad than a lot of teams that are even above them right now. So how are these managers getting results with the squads that they have? Aston Villa today looked like a team more organised than us, a team with more identity than us, a team that knew what they were doing. And you can't tell me Aston Villa have more quality than us. You can't tell me that. Impossible. Partey, Pepe, Saka, Lacazette, Xhaka. That alone, you get me? Who did Aston Villa have? We've got obviously Mings, good player. Grealish is the one player that stands out, and we've got a few players who are decent. But they look like a better team than us. And do you know why? The manager obviously has more experience. He knows what he requires his team to do. Arteta, the job's too big for him. How long do we have to wait until we make a decision? There's Allegri that's there. There's old managers that are there who you could use towards the end of the season to calm the team down, to give a lot of identity. You know, an experienced manager. Because this Arteta's basically learning as he goes along. But you can't be learning on the job like this. This team's too big for that. Now, let's look at the table, yeah? Let's look at the table. Because right now, Arsenal are 10th, yeah? Tottenham are ahead of us by 2 points with 2 games in hand. So, technically, Tottenham could be about 7-8 points ahead of us if they win their games in hand. We've got Aston Villa, who are 4 points ahead of us with 2 games. So they could potentially be 10 points ahead of us. Like, Everton, you get me? Let's not even talk about it. They've got 3 games in hand and they've got 5 points more. Like, it goes on and on. Even teams behind us. Leeds United, 2 points behind us with 2 games in hand. It's terrible. And our next games in the Premier League, we've got Man City. We've got Leicester. We've got Burnley. We've got Tottenham. I don't feel comfortable that we're going to win these games. I don't feel like we're going to pick up points against any of those games. That's what Arsenal's giving me right now. We can't beat Wolves. We can't beat Villa. What makes you think we're going to beat Man City? We're going to beat Leicester. Even off Liverpool, West Ham, all these teams coming after, we need to change right now. And I'm telling you guys, Arteta, the job's too big for him. We know that the problem is with the people at the top, but right now, on the football side of things, yeah, we need an experienced manager to calm down the thing until the end of the season. You know, think we need to do what Chelsea were doing in the past. You know, when things ain't going well, we'll bring on someone to control it. You know, we've done that with Avram Grant. We've done that with Benitez. We've done that with Di Matteo, who actually ended up winning the Champions League for them and then getting the job permanently. We've done it with Gus Hindick. How many times? We need these experienced managers to come and slow down. Bro, listen, I'm not against Arsene Wenger coming back to control Arsenal to the end of the season. I'm not against it. Because it's not going to get better. Like, people who have tried to defend Arteta, listen, We are judging managers based on results and he's not delivering. He's not delivering. We're in the second half of the season, we're 10th. And every team above us got games in hands. So it means right now, we are nowhere to be seen in the top half of the table if we're looking at it realistically. It's shit. It's shit. I don't know what we need to do. Now, our players that performed today, I'll say Xhaka had a good game. He was on playing them through balls to Pepe. So he was the midfielder I would say played well today. Partey was all right. You get me? He was all right today. But everyone else, average. Pepe was our only attacking threat today. Pepe was our only attacking threat. Now, people that came on, Martin Odegaard, yeah, made a few little things happen. Obviously, he had that chance that got blocked. I mean, that chance where he skied the ball over. And he had a half chance as well when cross came through and, you know, it hit his head and, you get me, he couldn't get to it after because Martinez got the ball. It's just, we need some different spark, man. We need something different. I know Arteta helped us win the FA Cup last season, but even in the league last season, it was terrible. We finished 8th. Like, this season again, we're even worse than last year. Like, I know, because Arteta, he's given us spells where he looked like he was assured of what he was doing. He's a guy, even when you look at him, he looks quite professional. He looks like the part. He looks like he's learned a lot on the pep. Let's go back to reality. It's not about appearance, mate. It's about results on the pitch. And right now, Arteta is not delivering the results. And that is the reality. So we need a new coach. We need a new coach. We need a new manager. And then we can start focusing about them man at the top. People like Edu and them man there, fam. We got rid of Bearman on loan, the Willocks, the Maitland-Niles, all these man. But if we don't pick up points and the guys on the pitch ain't performing, who do we have to come off the bench? Nobody. It's all good getting rid of wages, but it's not like you're getting anyone else. You're not buying players. We've got one guy on loan. And that's it. And that's an offensive midfielder. We've seen there's injuries. We need Tierney back ASAP. He's had a lot of injuries as well, but we need him back ASAP. Because you can see, without him, it's like the responsibility lies on Saka and Pepe to just do everything. But when Tierney's there, we've got another attacking threat. And we've got he's a young guy, but he plays with experience, a leader. I'm done, man, with this team. I'm done.